Good morning. A few of you have commented on your concern that the dinar might increase or raise gradually, and some have commented or shared another guru by the name of Caparoni's thoughts with me. I'm not in agreement with Caparoni, guys. That guy's clueless. When you look at the facts, so Caparoni tells you that there's not going to be like an like a like the rate's not going to increase drastically in one day. Well, let's look at historical actions. Kuwait had a massive drop in one day and a massive increase in one day. Iraq had a massive drop in one day. I mean, Iraq went from $3.22 to the dollar down to 4,000 per dollar when it devalued. So, if historical data shows us that Kuwait dropped and rose, each step in one day, and Iraq dropped in one day, why wouldn't it increase in one day? Okay? So my point is, don't listen to gurus like Caparoni. He's a ding dong. Just stop listening to those types of people, okay? Because historical data proves that he's absolutely clueless and wrong. So let's get into the intel, um, guys. The intel's starting to slow down. Okay, remember I told you last week we wanted to see factual data slow down regarding the corruption, setting the stage, those types of things. Those steps are now starting to happen. So far, the last corruption I've seen was from mid last week, roughly Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. I have not seen any more articles talking about corruption since mid last week. Okay, we still could see another one or two sneak in on us, but ultimately they are slowing down. And even articles regarding Iraq setting the stage, those are slowing down too. They have really all they're doing right now. About the only steps remaining of setting the stage are Iraq and Kurdistan to resolve that oil law, and they're meeting after the Eid holiday period. So after that, guys, the news is really going to slow down. In fact, the videos in order, just me doing videos is going to slow down too, only because there's only so much information I can share with you guys. Okay, so as the news slow down, what I may do is direct I may still give you one or two videos per week, but what I'm going to try to do is show you more. Normally, I show you key news. And there's going to be less key news coming out too. So what I may do is just grab more generalized news, so that if we watch generalized news, it is very boring because it just covers a bunch of unimportant nonsense. But by seeing that type of news, you can clearly see what's transpiring through. You can kind of see more of everything, and really you don't want to read all that news anyway. All you want to do is really more look at just the titles on that type of news. By looking at the titles just on generic news, you can just scan and see, are there any news articles coming in on corruption, on setting the stage, that kind of thing, because it is all slowing down right now, and it is getting a little bit harder to do videos for you guys because of there's not a lot of key and red hot news coming out for us right now. Um, so when you look at everything, we can't forget everything that's happened though. I mean, last week we had them come out telling us they're going to add 179 billion dinar to the current 19 budget, and I told you that in my opinion, I felt that actually was the supplementary budget. And guys, notice how that money, you have to look at accounting periods, guys. There's only one quarter left. That additional $179 billion, guys, is going to be slated for Q4 because there's only one quarter left. It's not hard to guess what it's for. When they tell you 179 billion dinar is for the 19 budget and there's one quarter remaining, well, it's simple. It's for Q4. They also amended the 19 budget about a month ago for Q4. And then you had Kuwait also turned around and Iraq confirmed it. Kuwait released the donor conference money specifically for reconstruction, also for Q4. Okay, so note and remember, they told us with the supplementary budget that was also used for reconstruction. The news articles specific for that 170 billion dinar specifically told us that was for reconstruction within the Baghdad area. Okay, guys? So I want to show that to you for a second. They're telling you, and they're releasing, you had Kuwait release the donor conference reconstruction money, and then you also had Iraq add 170 billion dinar for Baghdad reconstruction money, guys. This is all slated for Q4. That's why I'm trying to tell you they have to walk into Q4 with that new rate in hand. Okay? So that's why if you look at all their actions, guys, their actions literally create a time step for you. Okay? They've been setting this at the beginning of the year. They said their Article 140 and the HCL were in the 19 budget, suggesting that the rate change was slated for 19. Okay? Then when you look at their actions, okay, January clear through August, they've been setting the post-rate change stage for both the country of Iraq and for purchase power for the citizens. Again, January through August, okay, that should finish setting the stage. Then they have the linchpin for the rate change slated right now for September, which is the formation of the government. And then through news articles, they're very clearly showing you that they have 2 steps of reconstruction right now slated for Q4, because they're adding 170 billion dinar to the current 19 budget for Q4, and Kuwait released the reconstruction donor conference money back to Iraq. That's also slated for Q4. Okay, guys? So there's a very clear timeline here presented right in front of us. It's not hard to piece this together. Okay? Just wanted to share that with you. So going forward, we might have a few less news articles, a few less videos. News is just not coming out as strong and plentiful as it was, okay? That's just more indicators that we're reaching the finish line. You know, it's kind of the calm before the storm. This whole video is my opinion and shall not be used for financial advice. You guys have a great day. God bless every single one of you.